Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about organizing ideas and preliminary evaluation. So last time did some brainstorming and concept generation. So hopefully in class and out of class, did a lot of sketching, let your creativity juices fly, and you yielded a lot of ideas. So the next step is to select the most promising concepts to pursue. Organizing ideas into related groups helps a lot to identify gaps in your proposed solutions and look for biases in proposed solutions. So these pictures are from when I was in Capstone. These are some of the sketches that my group did. The first one on the top is um, a sketch about a paddle slider. So it was an adaptive paddling device, and that's one of our first sketches. We did not go with that. Second is gripping the paddle using Velcro. We also did not go with that. So we had a lot of really bad ideas, but it ended up being a cool project. So grouping and organizing. So concepts can be grouped into any organizing construct that you feel works for you guys. It could be mechanism of action, mechanical, electrical. So is it using a rowing mechanism? Is it using some sort of gear mechanism, pulley mechanism, rubber bands? Technical feasibility. So, are we going to be able to? Are you going to be able to do it within a year? Funding. So, being aware of how much funding you have to devote to this project, so you can't make everything in gold. And whatever objectives they meet. So this is an important one. So if something meets a particular objective, then you can group those into a certain category, and then you can kind of pick the best ones from each one. So concept map design. Here's an example for a less invasive method to reduce weight in morbidly obese patients. So they grouped them in 6 different ways. One being regulating food intake, so diet. Increasing energy expenditure, so some sort of exercise. Reducing motivation to take in energy, so targeting hunger, boredom, negative reinforcement. Magnetic therapy. Non-physiologic, so liposuction. Reduce nutrient absorption using anatomy, something like in the intestines or in the stomach. And there's pharmacological ways such as inhibitors and some sort of pill. So please take a chance and look at these videos. They're really good. The first one is deciding what to work on after a brainstorming session. After you have all your sketches, what do we do? How do we organize them? Next is another one for organizing your concepts. Comparing concepts to your need criteria, and then letting go of ideas. So letting go of the bias that you may have based on maybe the first idea you have, thinking, oh, this is the best thing ever. It may be terrible. That's okay. So criteria for using for design selection. One of them is go, no go. So does this device or sketch meet all of your functions and objectives? So think a little bit deeper into each idea and see if it would work. And if it's yes, it's a go, and no, it's a no-go. And does it meet your constraints? So constraints can eliminate solutions. So one constraint, for example, for a kayak project, the materials have to be lightweight and corrosion resistant. So steel would be a no-go, and aluminum is a go. So Also, some constraints can be standards. So knowledge of the applicable standards is really crucial. So for materials, you can look up some ASTM or BSI standards for proper materials to use. Elimination or selection. So evaluation can be done in two different ways. You can either select your top solutions, so you can rank them based on how well they meet your design criteria, so all your functions and objectives. The second method is just eliminate solutions, so eliminate things that don't work, and whatever is left are your top solutions. So these are both very objective methods, so it's really important to be objective. Try not to get your feelings hurt based on if someone says, "Oh, your idea doesn't meet this objective, we have to stop." Just have to be objective about it. That's it. See you in class.